Hello everyone! Side note before I get started, if you hear random noises in the background, kids are at home, it's the weekend, downstairs playing, laundry's going, you know, all the things. Trying to find quiet time. Ha! I wanted to get this filmed though, because the release was earlier this week, etc, etc. So, Simon's Blossoms and Butterfly release went live. There have been 2 days of blog hops. I was in the day 1 of blog hops. That video is already on my channel. And yeah, let's just like get into it. I'm die cut everything. I have piles of stuff everywhere. So we have the CZ Designs Tabbed Sentiments 2. There was a first set to this, and then there was little tabbed wafer dies in a previous release. So there's a whole bunch more. A lot of these are meant for that tab sentiments and for like scrapbooking and things like that, but I like a lot of her sentiments just for cards because they're perfect. You know, life is beautiful, this is us, you are a magical unicorn, already have idea with that one. Same with you are a cheeky monkey, I miss you so very much. Today's story, you're beautiful, hang in there, yada 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 yada. Like, there's just some kind of hard pass. Yeah. So, love CZ Design sentiments, they're the best. And then also with CZ Design. Okay, I don't want to tilt this. I have like all these die cuts everywhere. So we have the Archie Junior Solid wafer die set. So you get the whole alphabet plus the numbers and some punctuation, etc. So you can build your own words. You know, you can personalize a card, have their name. That's what I really like about the size of these, is they're really nice. Like, this is A2 size, like card size. So you could totally spell a name easily or a phrase, whatever, and it's not like taking up the whole card, and it's also not super tiny either. So they're just a nice size. I really like this a lot. So there's that one. And then we have another, this is the Tiny Words Encouragement. Some of my most used stamps. The previous ones, I know like they're small, but that's what I love about them, because I can have, you know, my larger sentiments like this. I can have die cut sentiments, and then I like adding, you know, these as strips. So this is the encouragement one. So a whole bunch of like one-line phrases, but there's also like some sentiments, you know, doing the best at this moment puts you in the best place for the next moment, Oprah Winfrey. So there's just some really, really good sentiments in this. I really like this. Like, this will be worth it. Hang in there, never give up. There's no one quite like you. Sending thoughts and smiles your way, etc, etc. Like, and then there's also, I don't have it, but there's also another set of printed sentiments that you can foil. I'll include a picture right here. So they did that with their last release as well, and they were super popular, and I really love the fact that you can foil them because they're printed with toner, so you can add some foil, run it through a laminator, etc, and like actually foil those sentiments, and you get a ton love. So there's those. And then we've got stencils. There's another one, same thing. I'll add the picture because I don't have it. I love that stencil. I have it ordered. I can't wait for it to get here. I just like the simplicity of it, and it's like it just makes a good texture background. That's what I really love about stencils like that. I love it. So there's that one, and then there's this one, which is the Bouquet of Roses stencil, which I've already used. It's gorgeous. And I did my hop video using that stencil. Like, isn't it just, it's so pretty. Love, 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 love. So absolutely love this stencil. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. So we have the stencil, and then we have some background stamps. So we have the absolutely fabulous floral mix background. All of Simon's backgrounds are red rubber on cling. The image is printed onto the cling. Beautiful. Like, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then we have the Sketchy Lines background. That's the one that's similar to the stencil. Again, just a nice way to add some texture, heat emboss it, add some color, etc. I love the backgrounds. All three of them are absolute favorites. And then of course this one, the outline of butterflies. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. So pretty. Love. Speaking of butterflies, we also have this. This is the Comfort and Prayers set. So you have butterfly images and then a whole bunch of really good sentiments. Dear friend, May your heart be filled with comfort. May you find comfort for you today and always. Prayers can work miracles. Thank you for your prayers. So yeah, like just some really good, thoughtful sentiments. And then the gorgeous butterflies as well. So that one. And then we have this fabulous Wake Up and Makeup. This is a big one. This is a 6x8 set. There is coordinating dies as well that you can get for all of this. I absolutely love this. Love all the makeup images. I love that you can actually, if you wanted to, you can kind of make them non-makeup-y. Like you could almost make like tubes of paint, you know, so you can get a little bit of extra. You got the blending brush, which I just think is fun. So you can kind of do like almost like crafty type, like re-inker instead of like skincare stuff. Like there's ways to use it for both, which I love. And of course all the sentiments. Got Mother's Day, Happy Birthday, which I used on these cards. Just love. I like the mix of fonts. This is just, I was so excited when I saw this set. I've had it sitting here. Can't wait to ink it up and play with it. So we have that one. And then there is some more wafer dies. We have this great big background wafer die with the word mom. What I really love about this one too, if you really wanted to, you could trim out that and just have it as a floor background and then add a separate sentiment if you really wanted to. But this is just nice because it is A2 sized. So let's flip that piece over. So there's an A2 size. This will fit and cover an A2 card. Really nice with this too is you can just die cut it like this from white, back it with color cardstock and you're done. Or you can, you know, pop this up with some foam tape, back it with some transparency, make it a shaker. There's a lot of ideas. There's so many ideas. So we have that one. And then I don't have the die here. I have the packaging. The die is on its way. There's also this outline floral mom, which is also a good size wafer die as well. And I can't wait till it gets here because you can use like the negative letters for, you know, something else. Pop this up. There's all those other dies that Simon's released with this similar, you know, flower and leaf design. So I just really like that. It's so pretty. So I have those. And then there is also a coordinating die set now for the Love Always stamp set. This was a set that came out with the one of the card kits, another 6x8 set, and a lot of people were wanting the coordinating dies for these, so I'll put a picture of it right here. So now there is coordinating dies. A lot of requests for that. Okay, so we have those. Let's do the grad stuff. We have the Outline Congrats wafer die, which is really big, just like so. And I did die cut it, and then I made a mess. So the nice thing with a die like this is it cuts out the outline letters. That's kind of like the main point of it, is you want these outline letters to, you know, spell your sentiment. But in doing that, you also get the solid letters themselves, just like so. So you could use just these, you could use just these, you could die cut them from 2 different colors and inlay them. You could also have it on a like a nice clean strip and have just that and use that as well. Like, you have so many options depending on what you want to do. So that's really, really fun. So we have the congrats. And then to go with that theme, we have this super fun die set. And when I got it, there was no packaging, anything. And I was like, at first, I didn't understand what this was. I was like, is this like, is it a weird envelope? So like, I was like, what is this? So you have this, and then there's some words and everything else. Well, it creates this, and it scores everything right here. And then when you, after you're done die cutting it, you fold everything like on the score lines. Fold everything on the score lines, and then it pops in like so. And it's a grad cap, because there's the dies to add the tassel. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? And then, we're not done, so you have the tassel. There's a separate die here that cuts out 2 notches, so you can use that with anything. It doesn't have to be with this, but you can use it with anything. And that will hold a gift card. So you have this perfect is this not the cutest thing, like, ever? So you can do it in like the colors, obviously, of like the school. And then there's also the congrats word and outline die. So you could add that like so. There's a little just separate grad cap. Isn't it? I just think this is so, so cute. So you could easily do up, especially if you have like, you know, if you are in a place where you have a lot of grad gifts to get. Gift cards are always the best. Gift cards are awesome. So I think this is the cutest little thing ever. I just love it. I absolutely love this. So that is the grad cap wafer die set. Okay. Okay. And then last but certainly not least, oh no, I still have a couple more things. Let's get these dies though, because again, I have pieces like everywhere. So there's 4 gorgeous like floral frame dies. So we have the poppy frame. And again, this is A2 size, so 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, just so you kind of get an idea. The nice thing with these is you do have like just the frame that you die cut, but you can use the negative pieces as well if you wanted. You could inlay them with different colors or use just though, like options. So we have, there's the poppy frame. There is the, I don't want to drop this. This is the Lotus Frame. So we have the poppy, the lotus, there's the dahlia frame, and just kind of like give you an idea of just the size of it, like on an A2 card front. So we have the dahlia frame, like so. And then last but not least is the dahlia corner frame. So just really, really pretty. And then like all of them also have like little piercing type like pattern details in the frames as well. So pretty. So those are the frame dies. And then there are 2 packs of sequins. So we have 2 sequin collections. I didn't have a chance to write down the names. Okay, but I'll have them like on the screen. So we have 2 gorgeous packs of sequins and confetti mixes, and they're just like pretty colors, and those just happen to go really nicely with that cardstock I was using. Are those pretty? Live. Okay, last but not least, more Susie's printables. These are prints by Susie Plantamira, and of course Simon has tons of them at this point. They come out with a new pack like almost every single release, and all of her printables are printed onto the smooth side of distress watercolor paper, so you can watercolor them. People use Copics. Any coloring medium works. So absolutely gorgeous prints yet again. I always love the floral ones because you can just do anything. Like you can print that and then just add a die cut sentiment or stamp sentiment, whatever, and it can be for anything. So florals are always good, and they're also just the funnest to color in my opinion, because you can kind of just sit and zone out and just color, you know. And these are also great to take with you. You can stick them in a Ziploc bag, grab some color pencils, whatever, and color on the go. So really, really, really pretty. Just love. So that was the Blossoms and Butterflies release in a nutshell. I'll have links to everything in the description box below, as well as on my blog. On my blog, it's picture links. Like I said, there's blog hops, all that fun stuff, like tons of inspiration. I'll have more coming now that I can finally kind of clean off my desk from all the die cuts and everything. So yeah, thank you guys as always. Thank you for watching and for subscribing and thumbs upping and commenting. I love it. And I will be back very soon with more videos.